That's how we roll. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Just say you are the worst producer.
My mouth was full.
Hey guys, welcome.
Stop chewing directly into the mic.
Can I do the intro, please?
It was his fault.
He's not even saying anything.
He's
You're
just
not
chewing
even
directly
saying
into the
anything.
mic.
Oh my God. I'm doing the intro, producer. For Jesus.
Action.
Oh God, sabotager. Hey guys, welcome to No Script Channel. This is an exclusive. We are collaborating with another creator on YouTube, which is to me amazing that someone real is out there. Just like let us feel like what we do matters, you know? So this is a big up to the Russian comic book geek. Did you tag him? You tagged him, right?
No.
When you did the title, you tagged him, right?
No.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You don't make mistakes. I told you before to tag him.
No, you did it.
Oh no, yes I did. Yes I did.
Why didn't you
I said tag him.
assume everything?
No, I
Oh wait,
didn't.
yeah, I forgot. I'm just supposed to assume everything.
I said NY, look at me, NY. I said tag, remember the tag Russian geek guy? You don't remember?
Oh yeah, of
You
course.
don't remember?
Of course, you're right.
Oh, you are the worst. You are the worst. You're the worst. Fix the title. Fix the title, please. Fix the title. We're doing something new and you didn't even think. Let me make a better title.
Okay, what should the title be?
Watching motion comic. Thank you, the Russian comic book geek at Russian comic book geek. So he knows.
Okay.
Because the tag is there.
And
And let's find let's find.
I was gonna say, giving a little background context.
Let's
who
find a
might
comic
not be
book.
familiar.
Let's find a comic.
This gentleman takes a whole bunch of comics and not only gives them proper voice acting, but usually gives them a little bit of motion, make a little bit of a motion comic.
That's so true.
High quality production, I gotta say.
Yeah.
What I remember reading on there, was it like SuperGod or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, recommend that one.
SuperGod. You don't mind watching that over?
No, it's been a while. I don't see why not. That was
Yeah.
a cool story.
Because I ain't lying. The voiceover on SuperGod. Let me see if it is SuperGod. Let me
It's the Russian comic book geek?
yeah, the Russian comic book geek.
Seems correct.
Oh. Okay.
Gosh. SuperGod. Yes, SuperGod. So he has the full movie, which he did this 6 years ago. This was 6 years ago. And I'm telling you that I don't know if he's doing all the voices, but the production was very, very good. It felt like he really produced this one really good. The voice acting and the way we edits the comic book.
It really feels like a movie, more like a comic book. And
Yeah.
again, it's very impressive. Like, believe me, I've seen plenty of people just like make a little YouTube channel where they're gonna try to do the sound effects and stuff like that, and it's bad.
Right,
But
right.
like whatever he does, 'cause if it was 60, like this is before AI was like even remote. Like
Yeah, this is 6
he's
years
not,
ago.
He's
6
not
years
doing
ago.
any of that.
No.
Whatever he's doing is like really good.
But this dude is not an AI person, and maybe he's able to link with other voiceover, creators, and get them to take
Who
part.
knows? We gotta ask him sometime.
Yes, that's what when we're ever like what's the word I'm looking for? Organized? Then I could be like, oh dude, come on, we're gonna do it today at 7:00, and we would love for you to, tell us a little bit of how you produce your comic book, your motion comic books, because
Hey man, we only started like an hour 15 late.
they're amazing. So let us find SuperGod.
SuperGod.
Yeah, my beautiful, beautiful boy. Find SuperGod. And I'm telling you guys right now, prepare to be amazed.
This one, the SuperGod the movie?
Yes, SuperGod the movie. Because he
It's good. We're not doing the whole like. Is this like an hour?
no,
and a half to
We're
watch the
gonna
whole
do.
thing?
We're gonna because we're gonna split it up because we're just gonna do say 30 minutes.
Okay.
We're gonna do
that's a
30
lot, but
minutes.
All right, sure.
The 30 minutes.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the music and the soundtrack.
How long ago was this made? This was like 5 years ago, 6 years
6
ago?
years ago.
Oh, okay.
So good.
Oh, plus, like he had good taste picking the story because, like, it's this pretty interesting one-off kind of story, and he could have just as easily picked like any kind of like Batman or Superman or whatever thing. But I think like a lot of credit for finding something really niche people don't know about and making a really cool thing out of it.
Right. And also showing you that, like, if they're gonna have a superhero, these countries would make their superhero, and
Tommy,
it would be
Tommy, can
almost
you
like
hear
creating
me?
a god.
It's Simon Redden.
Yeah.
I imagine I've got about an hour of power on this kit, and then the very tiny remainder of my life is going to be spent in the bloody Stone Age.
Hear that voice.
There you are. Yes, I can hear you, dear boy.
Oh, wow.
Very well, then.
I've watched a
oral
few of his
history
motion
of how we
comics,
all died.
and I don't know if
Maybe
he's the
the
one
evolved
doing this
cockroach
voice, but I've
people
heard
would
this
like it in a
voice
couple of
multiple
billion
times.
years.
So it would be
And
great
do
to find
excuse
out.
me if I ramble.
Russian
It's been a
comic book
trying
geek,
few
are you the
days,
one doing this
and
voice?
I'm about to light up a rather large marijuana cigarette I looted from the corpse of one of my staff. Remember in the Old Testament when Moses kept disappearing off up that mountain because God wanted to chat? And Moses' people got so angry about not having a constant representative of divinity, by which I mean old Moses, that they built their own god instead?
There we go.
You remember some bastard hacked together a golden cow and said, okay, this is our god now and everything will be fine?
Also known as Bile.
That's how we work. The whole of religious history is about us trying to build amazing creatures that will save the world. So that worked out all right then.
You know, he's reading it off, and he knows what emotion to give. You know, like that nonchalant, sarcastic, doctor.
Again, it is
type.
not easy to do a line read. So, like the fact that that like not only do you have all the
Some say
sound
we're
effects and this is
actually
all, but like it's all
hardwired for
working
religion.
competently
Look for
is
some
like
Right.
actually very impressive.
Yes, I think so too.
Oh, wow. He even does the sound effects?
Yeah.
Yes.
Years ago, I read this interview with the author Whitley Strieber. And at the end of the interview, he rattles off all the religions he'd been part of or participated in to that point in his life, including having experimented with worshipping the earth. A few years later, he began writing alleged non-fiction books about great and powerful creatures who came down from the heavens to essentially take over his life. That's us. We're hardwired for the need to fashion gods.
Oh, wait, no. We're good.
Great invisible space daddies that will descend from some place beyond the sky to tell us what to do and make everything nice.
Does seem like human beings are
Messiah,
always
dressed in
asking,
human form that will
who
save
are,
us
you know,
all.
what am I? Where did I come from?
That's rather nice, you know.
Maybe if I
Anyway,
build
that's all the
something,
great superhuman projects
that
of the
thing will
20th
tell me.
century were, Tommy. Oh, we tarted them up with rhetoric about arms races and weapons gaps and projecting force, but really... And you must understand, Tommy, that we British were the first to make one. What do you... Oh, no, we were way ahead of you Yanks. This was long before you got your hands on Jerry Craven.
this is one of my favorite
You
stories.
see, you had poor old Von Braun writing papers and plans for donkey's years, but you never let him build any rockets. We, on the other hand, had M16 photographing all Von Braun's work and bringing it home to Blighty. In 1955, Tommy, we had a working space vehicle with a nuclear engine. Test fired in some remote rural location that strangely produced a great many children with fins and flippers. Now consider, what are the conditions in which a human transforms into or gains the aspect of something more than human? That's right, you don't know. Nobody does. My point. Space itself was as alien and transformative an environment as we could imagine.
Marvel has a character that looks like one of this.
1955, firing a crew
Really?
It looks like a guy?
This god that's gonna become.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you meant like one of these guys.
No,
Like,
one of these gods that. And when they come back.
Public involvement in what came to be called the space race, you see. Britain was a rather secretive place back then. We liked the idea of doing this without anyone being the wiser.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Our jet technology back then was so good that we didn't even have to light the orbital stage until 60,000 feet or so. We were stealthy, us. And we'd had a superhuman project in place since 47 or so. Project Lunasa. Named for the Irish holiday when the god Lugh declared a wake for his dead mother and a feast for the task that killed her. Clearing the plain of Breg for planting.
Did they say they started their space program in 47?
Was it 2047 or 1947?
1947.
Oh.
That's pretty early for
the war, the
that's
plains
how
of
you know
Europe
it's
were
fiction.
certainly
The
well
idea that
cleared
Britain would
from the
have a
old boy.
competent space program.
Yeah, I know.
Or a
But,
competent
Man and
government.
one woman for the sake of
I'm just
variety,
messing with
covering our
you, our
bases,
two
random
British
stab in the dark. Out there for 7 days.
Just lost 2
on a
followers.
looping trajectory, taking them 1/8 of the way to Mars.
especially
The
a
vessel,
rocket that's able to
so
bring
say,
them close to
non-maximal
Mars.
Shielding.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say,
Just to
that
see
would
what
take
might
like
happen to them
years,
out there
right?
in the unknowable heavens.
Wait, did we even do that yet?
We've had
Well, we've had like probes and stuff sent all over the place. There's one in freaking like over near Pluto.
Oh, wait, yeah.
But
True.
that guy got sent like almost like 100 years ago at this point. But like man stuff, no, absolutely.
it's all about that speed, man.
Yeah.
Or your body could handle it.
They arrived home some 3 weeks later. On a remote Norfolk beach. I say they, which is technically correct. Our expectations were both confounded and exceeded. Something had indeed gotten through the shielding, but it wasn't cosmic rays or unknown space radiation. There are things out in space, Tommy, just waiting to bond with the human form. Possibly even waiting to complete us.
We're still being made.
Mushroom spores are capable of surviving in space, you know. Our International Space Station even had a mushroom infestation a few years back. We had a bunker under what was then called the Wind-Scale Nuclear Power Station cleared for our use. And we bent our attention to understanding what we had made. Our superhuman.
Oh.
Morrigan Lucas, it was
The
named.
Living Tribunal.
Living
Names of
Tribunal,
two-
that's it. Right. That's the Marvel character.
Yeah.
All 3 of our astronauts, fused together with alien mycological mass. Sometimes it spoke using sound. Sometimes it would communicate by emitting radio signals. On other occasions, it would eject spores, a 4-phosphorylated indole full of digital code.
Almost like that anime character you guys are watching.
Response to this creature in their
Doro.
instant and profound.
Doro.
Oh, Doro-Hidoro?
Doro-Hidoro, the mushroom guy.
Oh,
the mushroom wizard.
Intensity. One poor old man found new strength, such was his devotion,
Are their pants down?
and tore his own todger entirely off. Mushrooms began growing on it almost immediately. For 60 years, the chief function of floor security was to prevent maddened scientists from attempting to have sex with Morrigan Lucas. They'd always get their bell end stuck in the mushroomy bits, you see. Morrigan Lucas was a terribly laid-back deity, to be honest. It doesn't take a genius either to realize that mushrooms only grow on dead things. But it could think. My God, it could think. Sometimes I think it was a mycological computer on a meat substrate. Strangely, there was never any thought of deploying it as a weapon. Something about it, not sacred as such, but one could certainly never have conceived of placing it in harm's way, let alone asking it to wage war. One simply wished to, breathe it in. Or have a good hard wank, obviously. Morrigan Lucas was the first. And the last. Well, that's where the real trouble started, isn't it? Krishna. The bloody Indians, of all people, somehow running a superhuman development project for 20 years. Astonishing foresight, really. The rest of the world was still breathing out after the Cold War. But the Indians were looking ahead to crises within the first 10 years of the 21st century. Mind you, India did have some unique pressures, like fitting all its people somewhere and not choking on its own waste products. 1,000 Indian children per day died from sickness related to the pollution in the river Ganges alone. It's fascinating to me that they made this incredible sustained effort to build their own salvation. The blue skin, according to the documentation that was stolen, came from some foul-up in the genetic sequencing. I don't believe a word of it. But you know, the actual cloning had been done 18 years earlier, long before Dolly the sheep. So you have to give them credit for having a live subject at all. Even more fascinating to me was their generation of a rudimentary artificial intelligence. Horribly crippled, of course, an idiot savant machine sentience. Oh, you know the paradigm, Tommy. An artificial intelligence, or intelligent agent, is a system that perceives its environment and takes actions which maximize its chances of success. Now imagine infesting an optimized human clone with that agent, in the fervent prayer that the result will be a superhuman intent on saving the environment to prolong its own life. I mean, assuming that selfishness tends to win out over altruism, orders. And the fabbing machines, my God. Allowing the AI to design and fabricate technological enhancements for its human mount. Mind you, I say mount. There's a lot of evidence that Krishna was a fused personality, man and machine. Did you know, Tommy, that according to the Bhagavata Purana, Krishna was born without a sexual union, by mental transmission from the mind of Vasudeva into the womb of Devaki? Krishna's son, eighth and most beloved avatar of Vishnu. Didn't you ever... They will rebuild.
I think he might. No one is on the other line. On the other end. He's just talking to himself.
Body,
You know, I didn't think
infected
about
with
it before,
tailored
but maybe that's
bacteria
one of the
that
reasons he
excrete
picked,
metal,
like, SuperGod.
controllable
Because,
by
like,
AI,
half of it is just
so that it could
spoken
grow
as
its
a
own
soliloquy.
circuitry.
Yeah.
So, like, it's just one guy
And
kind of doing the
he
voice
arose,
acting. It does make it a bit
taking
easier.
in
Yeah, it
as
does.
much information as the world has.
But he's got his special effects, like the sounds.
Oh yeah, like I'm actually, I'm hooked. I'm hooked because he's doing a great job presenting it.
Yeah.
Totality. What is totality? Totality means I'm abstract, I'm concrete. One and many, point and infinity. And the dawn of it, in the awareness of the human being, is the awareness of totality.
He spoke to them for days. They'd filled the AI net with all their scripture, of course. But Krishna was saying things that had never been written. It was quite
Did he say the
beautiful,
AI
I've been
net?
told.
Yeah.
Had them all in
Nice.
floods of tears for days.
Like, man,
was
this
Claude.
thing was written
Perfect
before they
wisdom
knew how
imaginable.
dumb AI was.
Maharshi says,
It's a prophet.
love is the delicate impulse of totality. And that totality of life is associated with the Almighty God.
And he went to work to save India. Oh, excuse me a moment. I'm suddenly terribly hungry.
I honest to God
should
feel
make the
like
most of this
India
moment,
really
shouldn't
need
I?
that blue friggin'
Now,
creature.
from what we could discover, Krishna had in fact been successfully imprinted with the
ChatGPT.
desire to save India. The one question no one asked themselves was, how exactly would he do that?
Nice. But I'm telling you, I think this is what India needs.
I mean, I can definitely see an AI.
India's a wonderful place, you understand. Nothing against it myself. But it was also fucking filthy. And massively overpopulated. People shat in the Ganges, for God's sake. I think perhaps you might want to clean up my language. I'm a little bit stoned. And I don't think posterity should be subjected to the sort of words I learned from soldiers. I actually edit out that bit about me learning things from soldiers, too. As I was saying, Krishna decided that the first stages in saving India were to take some pressure off the population, get rid of some old infrastructure, and clean the Ganges. It didn't take long for it to get out. It took a little longer for people to grasp what was really happening. At which point, I imagine everyone in the world got on the phone to Pakistan. Not that it could ever have done any good. Pakistan has long been a hollow state run by a handful of desperate murderers surrounded by Taliban sympathizers and terrified of everything. And possessing around 200 nuclear warheads spiked with tritium to boost yields into the 500 kiloton range. That's 33 Hiroshimas. All of which they launched at India. Suicide, of course. Life in Pakistan would have been untenable next to the radioactive lava pit they intended to reduce India to. Desperate. Something awful was loose. Terrified. I can't imagine what it would have been like in their command center.
India is beside them,
When the
right?
missiles turned
Yeah.
back on themselves.
So they know if they bomb
This was, in
India.
fact, the hard swallow. for
Yeah,
the
well, I
rest of
mean,
the
like,
world.
the idea, I guess,
The
was
understanding
that
a
if a god
superhuman
is on the
by
loose, it's going to be
definition
bad
does
for
not
everyone.
think like us.
So let me just
Situation's
bomb it.
already
Certainly does
unsalvageable.
not act like us. Reportage from the border indicated that some people were actually cut in half when the wall went up. A wall 10 miles high, wrapping exactly to the border of Pakistan, all the way around it.
What year is this?
In the comic book? I don't know.
You said this is still the 2010s?
Oh, did he? I actually didn't catch it, but that would make sense. I'm like,
He does drift from different years. Because
Is he talking on a
We
cell
still
phone?
haven't boiled
Right.
Krishna's wall
Yeah, it was
down
like
to
some
less
flip
than 4
thingy.
or 5 good
Okay,
years.
so
I think
yeah,
it's a
probably
cell
early
phone.
2000s.
All we know for certain is that
I had a
Pakistan
flip
was
phone in
fenced in
2008.
when her
wow.
200 nukes came home. and that the wall somehow processed out all the radiation. But it was a wall, not a box. And those millions of tons of pulverized dirt and building and human and animal and plant all funneled straight up into the atmosphere. Nuclear winter.
On one side, Maharshi explains, Krishna means black. Black means nothingness. On the other side, everything else is a manifestation of this nothingness.
Krishna didn't especially care. The planet could stand to cool down, and he had other work to be getting on with. The re-engineering of India. But for everyone else, well, you know what it was like, Tommy. And our eventual audience will have access to better records about Fimbulwinter. I was the one who attached that term to the long winter, did you know?
How far are we in?
That
This is a
position
good
paper
point,
that got leaked.
If
I
we're
wrote
like
it.
far.
Fimbulwinter.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, we can let it go. Yeah, because they're gonna introduce like one more god, so like maybe that'd be a good point.
3 winters without a summer. The immediate presage to Ragnarok, the final destiny of the gods. Hence, it all kicked off. Iran actually never meant to use theirs. They were genuinely attempting to construct an angel. Their superhuman, named Malak al-Maut, was constructed on the scriptural understanding that such a creature could not, in the earthly order of things, have free will, and therefore would attain a direct connection to the mind of God. Because this was what passed for logic in the 20th century.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They know
An imperfect
exactly what they were
example.
making.
Somali Puntland, the pirate state.
Yeah, the
you
comic
remember.
itself is very
You'll know
funny
where
because
the word
like
Rastafari
it's
comes
like
from.
very politically incorrect,
From
but it's
Ras,
very
an
matching what you would
Ethiopian
expect
title
in
equivalent to
old,
Duke,
like
and
British, like
Safari Makona,
MI6
the
agents,
pre-coronation
like
name of
outdated
Haile
view
Selassie
of being
I.
politically incorrect would be. You know what I mean?
It's
all very fitting.
Korean scientists with things to prove, and some remarkably determined Rastafarian engineers.
Nice.
Ras literally means head, you know. I believe not even you Yanks were aware that in the depths of Puntland, Haile Selassie was being fitted for a body more suitable to his status as Rastafarian Messiah. You were
So
a
they
little
took the
busy
dead
at the time,
Haile
you
Selassie and
Americans.
put him on a
Off to your
robot.
Sonoran
Skin.
desert, where you kept
Skeleton.
the greatest of all American secrets. Off to commune with your
You know who
SuperGod.
Haile Selassie is?
What's it?
You know who Haile Selassie is? Ethiopian king. He's the
Oh,
one that
yes, we
Rastafarians in
knew all
Jamaica
about
worship as a
Undertown
living god.
They knew what you had to do to keep your Messiah calm.
I think this is the American one.
Yeah.
They knew entirely too much about Jerry Craven. We always knew he'd be the death of us.
Oh, wow.
I
Oh.
always wanted to fight crime.
Talking about crime, did you ever find out how the Chinese one was built? They were going to use criminals to... Hold on. Oh, no, you bloody don't.
At least he's scaring them away, not killing them.
Clear off and die on your own! Grasping bastards. There. I'm a terrible shot, so I have to use an Uzi. It's like a garden hose, only with bullets.
One of the worst
Chinese
guns
one.
to have.
Nominally,
The sight
People's
is always
Republic of
off.
China is atheist.
I don't know if any
But I have to
recognized
tell you, a
military
surprising
use
number
Uzi.
of
Oh,
their
I
state
used to carry
scientists
one.
still
Oh.
think in
I used to
terms of
carry
things
one.
like chi.
Because of how safe
For
it
a very
was.
strange project.
You know what I mean?
Infinite
It
money,
had like 3
rigorous
safeties on it.
authoritarian
Oh.
logic,
3 different
and mad
safeties
shit
on
from
it.
the dawn of time. Did you ever see photos of their works, Tommy?
But the reason why I carried it, it was the 9mm
You Yanks really
and
were
some
rotten at
of
the whole
the other
spying
cops
thing in the end, weren't you? But they didn't really have the
sidearm
technology
pistol
for the thing until
was
1990.
sometimes a Browning 9mm.
Mega-reactor
So I've always
Buddha's
thought if I run
spine.
out of rounds,
Oh, someone can give it
was
to you.
hard
I could
to
always
miss.
grab, you know, my
Grab it
partner.
off their dead body. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Theirs was named Maitreya, a subject enveloped by scanning, tunneling microscopes wired into his visual cortex. Forced to meditate upon his own atomic structure until he could perceive the quantum foam of every particle of his being, birthing and annihilating under the uncertainty principle.
Yep.
Oh.
His emergence into superhumanity was heralded by the impossible light of zero-point energy, accessed from the spaces between virtual particles. I'm told it could have gone better for the witnesses.
How much better
The
could it have
Chinese
gone?
filled a warehouse
Could have
with
been their
political
balls.
prisoners.
Their balls could have caught
Maitreya
fire.
to kill them, to demonstrate his power over space-time and matter. A weapon's test.
That's the Chinese one?
Is it? Oh, it looks
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. I know why their eyes first went, you know? I think they were trying to widen it. And it just popped. I still don't have that
He
power.
instead fashioned the guards into a vast musical instrument of entrancingly beautiful tone. Then configured all the officers and scientists
Oh,
into a
wow.
self-supporting worm-like structure.
See the head?
And fired
Oh, yeah.
them into
Yep.
space
Is it actually?
using
Yep,
the musical
penis.
instrument.
Oh.
Nice.
Where
Wow.
they journeyed as a biological probe of brains linked in parallel that reported information about the solar system back to Maitreya via quantum entanglement.
Oh. So it's like
Until
one of
the
those,
structure starting to break
you know,
up was
probes.
Identified as
Yeah.
Comet Shoemaker
Yeah, but
Levy,
made of flesh.
Oh.
And,
eventually smacked into the
and
surface
screaming
of
heads.
Jupiter. Terrible, really.
But it's a probe. Nice.
Penny rode up. I believe we'd reached the point in my bedtime story for the world where Pakistan was an atomic bog and Krishna was saving India by killing a great many people.
Well, honestly, you know, Pakistan is kind
I
of
need to
cocky.
drink this more slowly. Might be the last of it. So, ultimately, no one could contemplate dealing with Krishna through nuclear means. But Krishna had to be dealt with.
So Krishna is a big bad one.
Everything
Yeah.
is a manifestation
Yeah, because he's actively, like,
nothingness.
disobeying humanity.
Yeah.
Imagine if you gave your nukes autonomy.
And you couldn't just leave him alone to do stuff to India
Yeah.
because you know when he's done with India, he's
He's
gonna want
gonna
to.
go,
Yeah.
Absolute union of everything means
I like his voice though.
I was gonna say, like, I'm seeing the comic, and I'm not necessarily
Even
seeing
though
the
he
lines
somehow
for
processed
Krishna.
out
So
most of the hard
if he made
radiation
them
from the
himself, he
That's-
did a great job.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Didn't do anything about all the shit that flew into the
He
air.
has a Patreon,
And for that alone,
and I'll never
people
pay
wanted
though.
revenge.
But
Especially
I'm like, you're the type of
Iran.
content maker that should have a
Malak,
Patreon.
however,
Oh, yeah.
had driven
That
much
could
of
be
his
like,
support
oh,
team to atheism,
I'm
despair,
gonna
and
work on
suicide.
such and such a comic.
Not
You
only
know.
was he clearly not connected to anything like
It's
God,
good quality.
Yes.
but reportedly the fucking thing would not stop talking.
To the north and to the south I show a sign proclaiming death to the weakling, wealth to the strong.
That's the Iranian.
Open your eyes that you may see.
Yeah, I like how he made all of them like from a different source. Because like that just makes it way more interesting. Like they could have all been like, yeah, we all did a super man project. Like some of those were that, but some of them were AI, some of them were like Britain's was a space fungus.
But
So I
yeah.
just find that
We
like
still
really
don't know what
novel.
the thing's internal
Yeah, they
parts
just
are.
sent three
may actually
astronauts
have
as
been
far as they
conduit
possibly
for
could
something
and see what
unnatural.
happened.
Yeah.
And that what
Who
happened.
knows, who even
They
cares?
they came back space
Someone said he
fungus
shacked radio
and
with-
3 heads.
I don't know how you prove something like that.
I request reasons for your golden rule. And
The Strait of Hormuz is definitely open. Malak?
Before none of your printed idols do I bend in acquiescence. And he who saith, thou shalt, to me is my mortal foe.
My point, you see, is that there was very little effective supervision of Malak at that time, and that the thing was essentially toxic to human life. But the really odd thing about Malak, given all that, was he'd shown no interest at all in the outside world.
Nice. Stay where you
Silly
at.
place to put a secret underground lab, I thought.
Oh.
Yes, Tommy. I bet you did wish you'd had satellite coverage of Tehran that day.
That's what they did to
Those
Tehran.
pesky atomic death clouds. I don't know. Lab perfected pinnacle of human evolution, and it couldn't operate a bloody door handle. And so Malak left Tehran. I can only presume that he knew something had changed, and it concerned him enough to investigate. Was it the radiation?
We can't make stuff in our
Temperature
image
drop?
because we love
Perhaps
to
the change
fight.
in air quality penetrating
It's like a
his
big part of
subterranean
us.
cage?
Violence.
Or did Malak, like Morrigan Lugas, simply sense a competitive or sibling presence in the world? If only we had any idea at all about their minds. Do they think like animals or God's computers? All we know is that Malak began walking towards Pakistan.
How far are we in?
Which
Because
threw
again, I want to
everything into
leave
even
people
deeper
with
chaos,
like, you know,
because it
some
presented too
interest
many
in the
options.
comic. Right? I don't think we're gonna go through the whole.
Like
Cliffhanger.
like a, like a
Phone
nice
in
little
before he
cliffhanger.
How far are we in right now?
30 minutes.
All right,
You know
let's
what?
give it.
Yeah, let's stop it here because I like it's right before the gods start meeting up, and I think that's
Oh.
some really interesting stuff. So I think that's a great place to leave people. Again, this is the Russian comic book geek, and this particular comic is SuperGod. Highly recommended. But he's done tons of comics, so please like go to his channel, try out some of these because he great quality work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He does give a lot of great. He puts in the work,
Oh, yeah.
and
He
trust
deserves
me,
a like.
you know, not only SuperGod, he's got Daredevil Born Again. So if you want to see some really good acting, you know, and you don't have to sit back, you don't have to read the comic yourself. You could definitely go on his YouTube channel and check it out.
And he still posts today?
And he's still posting.
Because this remind I remember the only like YouTuber I used to watch of like who did something like this was Comic Storian. I think?
Comic story, and he's dead.
Yeah, he
Oh.
died.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
actually,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
he
he's still
actually
doing it. He's still is
His like friends, I think,
right.
are doing it.
Well, it's not really friends because I'm guessing they're friends, but he's
Co-workers?
bigger than that.
Yeah.
It's a business.
Yeah.
It's what he does. Is what he did before he died.
Yeah.
So he does it. There's this black dude that does it. His voice is kind of annoying. He wears glasses,
Oh.
but it's not motion comics. He does. He just narrate. I can't say the word.
Narrates?
Narrates. Yeah, that's it. But Comic Book Geek gives you so much more.
Yeah, this is my first time seeing it. Very interesting. He did the voice very well. And like I guess he added some voice lines as well.
Yeah.
That like adds like good context. And you know, it's like, you know, and he adds the sound effects and the music. And it wasn't like, you know, he let the page scroll. So it's just not like you're looking at images the whole time.
Yeah.
So it was actually, I was like, wow.
It's great.
That was like a movie. That did not feel like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm
All
just
right, guys.
checking some of his most populars. He's got Batman, Court of Owls. He's got. If you want to know what Thor: Love and Thunder was supposed to be, he's got Thor:
Ragnarok.
the God
No,
Butcher movie.
Yeah, Thor, Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Right. God Butcher.
Who did
Thor
that one?
that's a good one. That's
Yeah.
such a good one. Thor the God Butcher. You ever seen that motion comic that he did?
I don't think so.
It is so good. The voiceovers are so good. It's not like this one where it's just this one guy talking. He gets to really showcase his talent if he's the one doing multiple voices. I'm gonna have to ask him that if he's the one doing that.
Oh wait, this guy asked you to showcase? Oh
yeah,
wow.
He's the one that said, "Hey,
Wow.
showcases his stuff." We'll try another one another time. Thank you guys for joining us. This was SuperGod from the Russian Comic Book Geek. Check him out on YouTube. You will be fully entertained. I'm definitely gonna, when I'm doing nothing, which is mostly, I'll do one. I'll do a couple.
Oh wait, I remember. Didn't you do like some shorts of like that type of stuff?
Yeah.
You used to scan the comics pages and post it.
Yes, I was trying to do my own little motion comics, but I don't have nobody to do voiceovers.
Guess what? Collab.
Yeah.
The guy where the Russian Comic Book Geek.
But I would rather do this because I know how I am lazy. That's the word, lazy.
I was gonna say, there's no way these aren't a ton of work.
Oh, yeah, this is like probably a month.
It's a lot of work. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. You do it, and I'll just let people see it.
Yeah.
It's the best thing I can do for you. All right. Thanks again for reaching out, the Russian Comic Book Geek. And we're going to do a lot more of your stuff because, we're a small-time creator. We're just coming up. And for someone with over 100,000 subscribers to hit us up and be like, yo, showcase my stuff.
Yeah.
I'll really appreciate it.
It's actually really cool. Like, wow.
So, all right. It's the same way if I had stuck it out with the freaking VR fight. Boxing.
Oh, Thrill of the Fight.
Thrill of the Fight.
They could always call you.
Thrill of the Fight hit me up when I was on Instagram and be like, oh my God, dude, thank you for whatever, all of that stuff. And one day.
Have them send us some free VR stuff. That stuff is expensive.
That's what I mean. If I had stuck with it, maybe, but like a couple of days. I had like 14,000 Instagram followers, and then one day I was just being the bipolar me was like,
then you delete it?
Yeah, I was like, this shit is so phony because I felt like I was always posting, and I was like, my phone is I'm always posting something. I was like, delete.
The butterfly effect. Imagine
the what?
The butterfly effect.
Somebody died. A whole island sank. A whole island sank. So yeah, guys, thank you.
And also remember, Bust That Fat. I don't know. I know it never happened.
Yes, Bust That Fat.
We did the promo fight.
Yes, Bust That Fat. I was supposed to, but you know what happened?
What?
I just said, "Fuck it." That's right.
Look, I mean, it's better. Like,
so you're humble.
Look, man. At least you did this one like knowingly, because I feel like a couple times the channel got taken down, and that shit was just because you were saying too much.
Our channel has never been taken down or got a notice.
We only got like 2 strikes.
We've never.
Do you know how many they give?
We've never gotten any strikes
on this one.
On you? No. Oh. No, not even on the old channel, YouTube podcast.
No, we did.
When?
It was all the way back like 2020.
I know TikTok. I know TikTok.
Oh, TikTok, that was bad. And that was actually my fault.
I said gay one time, and they're like, "Oh my God, he said dick," and they just, I try to sign on. It's
like high risk, high reward though, because TikTok is like the easiest one to like.
Yeah,
but it's also the easiest one to also fail.
That's true. It's all the easy. But let me tell you, I felt like the guy that left for a trip. Mm-hmm. And I came home and my key doesn't fit the lock anymore. That's how I felt. I was like, these motherfuckers, what did I do wrong? All I said, women belong in the kitchen. Bare feet and pregnant all the time. That's it. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm not Andrew Tate. I'm not selling women. I respect women. I think women should do all the work. When men should be like lions, and women, they're our lioness. So go out there, chick, and work, and bring back that gazelle, and I'll help.
Man, people pretending it's like, oh yeah, I gotta be the breadwinner. I would so happily be a stay-at-home husband. Are you joking? That sounds like a great. You could put a leash on me. I don't care. I don't. whatever pride you think, none, zero.
Listen,
Feed me.
listen. And the thing is, and with the kid and the house, it takes you 2 hours for you to make the house clean and have the kid, okay. And then you send it to school.
Can you get paid for that?
Huh?
Can you get paid to be a parent?
Yeah, man.
If like your own kid?
For your own kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could?
Yeah. Yes. Just be a method.
I was gonna say, like, that's literally what like social health programs.
You know what I mean? And just be a bum.
It's not exactly profitable.
Just
You're not
be a
making
bum.
a ton of money per kid.
You know.
It's not a good.
Because
plan.
can you get a job to be a stay-at-home like husband?
Yes.
You
yes.
could?
Yeah. All you do is just when you get married, you tell her, I'm not working. And then when she says, "What you mean you're not working?" I said, "I'm not working. After you have the kids, I'm going to stay home and you go work." And she was like, "No, I'm not going to do that." And then like, "Yeah, you are." And then she's like, "Fuck no, we're both working." And you're like, "Listen, bitch, if you don't listen to what I'm saying right now, when you're asleep, I am gonna use a razor and I'm gonna
I'm just kidding.
cut her clit while you sleep. I'm gonna rub on that
Just keep
and
doing.
I'm gonna and just you because I love you. You know?
Add another bleep. There you go.
But yeah, man, the Russian comic book geek. I think I'm gonna stick out. I'm gonna try to let my depression outrule me. Because I'm almost at 10,000.
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of dude that will be almost at 10,000 subscribers and just be like,
And
"What am
delete
I doing with my life?" And just delete it. And just delete it and be like,
That's why you need another account so you could delete that one that's like failing.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
you gotta
right.
be like Walmart. You're gonna have 1,000 locations and close your like top lowest,
Just for
your lowest 100. Just like get rid of that.
Yeah,
just to stay modest, you're right. You're right. I should just start another one. And then
Someone else
like
has
a burner
to,
account.
Yeah, you gotta like Harry Potter's secret keeper it. Someone else has to be given your password, so like you can't mess with any of the accounts. They gotta swear a blood oath to never give it to you or
make
reveal
a
it to
pact.
anyone.
honestly, most of the time I kind of use the same password and I keep on forgetting it because I'll use the same password, but I've always changed a few things after I use that word that I usually use.
Yeah.
I keep on
Yeah,
forgetting.
why don't you keep giving his? The word I usually use that rhymes with blank and has 8 letters.
I may or may not use $sign or exclamation point.
Yeah, dude, I'm using $signs and exclamation points and symbols. What is the symbol called?
A pretzel. Oh, ampersand.
Ampersand?
Ampersand, I believe.
Ampersand. Why?
Pretzel.
Intelligent people only made up big words just because it's code.
And we only listen to
It's
them because
code.
they have PhDs.
It's code, dude.
Yeah.
For poor people not to understand you, because you didn't have to call it expendable or industrious or any kind of you could
It could just be company.
Yeah, you could have been like you useless, but they're next to the old person, the poor person that doesn't have their level of education and be like, yeah man, he expendable, and you're like, huh, what?
I feel like they made bigger words just for British people.
Yeah.
Just for them.
Just for British people.
Listen, if you took like a normal, ordinary, middle class British person, you would be like, this is not English. What you're speaking is not English.
The old tongue.
How the
I mean,
hell?
like, Look, like I agree because like you could just as easily just call it the "and" symbol and everyone would get it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, because I was like looking up like real briefly just now. It's like it's got like Latin roots. It used to be like the Latin word for
All of
like
that bullshit.
yeah, like "et," which was like
Yeah.
which meant "and" anyway. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all cute and all. We could just call it the "and" symbol now. That's like less. I think that's A, much clearer,
Yeah.
and B, possibly less syllables than saying ampersand.
Yeah. And honestly, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. Why?
Well, I mean, that shit's on M&M's. You
I was
can't
about to
get
say,
rid
yeah.
of it.
M
That's
and
not-
N.
Yeah.
Wait, M.
How are you going to have Romeo and Juliet without that stupid 8 symbol? Like,
Listen.
that's not going to work.
Listen. I say, do it like how we do text now. Just put N. We're replacing the ampersand freaking symbol of and with N. Everybody knows that. Romeo and Juliet.
Yep.
Perfect,
Do you put an apostrophe or just the N?
Just
the N.
Okay.
Lowercase or uppercase?
Definitely lowercase.
No, we're gonna use the
It has to
Netflix
be
N. We're gonna get
lowercase.
funding on it. It's
Oh,
gonna be the
okay.
red Netflix N.
Nope.
Yep.
Don't mess up what I've invented. It's gonna be the lowercase, and we're gonna make it even the dullest black, the dullest black you've ever find. That's what it's going.
And
look
hand
like.
drawn.
And hand drawn by you.
With my left hand.
If you but with your left hand, you will never.
And you know what?
understand.
We're gonna give that an even dumber name: the Amper Popper Sand.
What?
For proper business. Blah.
Let me hear it.
Yeah, the Amper Popper Sand.
Apple processor.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
even
it.
more sophisticated than the ampersand ever was.
It feels fun in my mouth when I say it.
Yeah,
You know what? Even a little lips. You like to put lips.
because it looks like and
Like
it
some lift.
looks like the letter N, but it's actually a super complicated ancient symbol.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand. It's got a lot of
Yeah, everything always has roots to like
Sophistication.
Latin words,
But
like
yeah.
10
No,
billion years
no.
ago.
Because
buddy,
we
they were
created-
like one of the first civilizations that like spread technology. Like, yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah. You heard of the sea people?
No,
A long time ago, these people came from the sea.
how funny would it be to just end the podcast there?
I'm done.
Oh, that was it.
I'm done.
That's it.
Oh.
You want to
What
know
more
more
you
about
want?
the sea people,
What
or
more
maybe
you want?
even the
I mean,
bee people?
Malware
Yeah,
explained it though.
What more you want?
No,
That's what the sea
don't.
people-
No,
Oh.
it's better.
Oh.
You would suck at making movies. It's about the mystery.
Yeah.
How are you going to be a 20-year-old making the back rooms if you explain everything? That's stupid, dude. Don't be stupid.
This is Inception. This is the tap spinning. This is the tap spinning, and we just cut away
Yeah.
from the tap. Who knows? Did it drop? Did it continue spinning? Let's leave it at that. Christopher Nolan doesn't know how to end a movie.
Unlike here, okay, like that one especially gets me because, like, if you think about it for more than 2 seconds, buddy, if that top continues spinning, that means this whole movie was a dream and was a waste of our fucking time.
Why?
So, like, it better not be that one. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt that this movie has some merit.
You know, why would it be a waste of time of
'Cause-
you watching?
watching a story where the ending is it was all a dream?
Why would it be a waste of time of watching a nice, handsome man sleep and dream?
Okay, you went from eating chips to eating tap. Like, how are you picking the worst possible substances to ingest while doing a podcast?
My shit is gonna be chasing the rainbow. Look like the rainbow.
I actually haven't, like, I don't think I've probably watched Inception, but I don't remember anything about it.
It's dudes running sideways and on top of ceilings.
Didn't it steal from like an anime? What was that anime called? I forget.
Yeah.
You know what anime I'm talking about?
You're right.
Like, I don't even know what you'd be referring to, because this one was about, like, going into dreams. And I don't think there was any popular anime that was about that. Unless I'm being dumb.
Oh, paprika?
Oh shit! Wow, yeah, no, quite the pull.
Definitely.
You are correct.
Definitely.
Actually, you
Definitely
are,
paprika.
You are literally correct.
Yeah. Let's see.
Paprika. You're right.
Maybe this does the comparison. Yeah, here we go. I compare. Hopefully, just get into it. Okay. Okay. No, this is like.
Yeah,
let's just go to the short.
But no, Paprika was a. When did Paprika? 2006, and then Inception.
Yeah.
2010.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
like this scene, right? Oh wow.
Oh, you get literal scenes that are very similar. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Oh,
Because I figured,
Oh,
like,
look at that. Yeah.
yeah, conceptually they're similar, just because they're, about like going.
wow.
Okay, that taffy's gonna drive me nuts.
Oh wow.
Stop eating stuff on the podcast.
What if the mind
That's crazy. The chips, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you can't be eating chips
Oh yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad.
on the podcast, dude. You know, someone had the audacity to say that shit on one of my shorts, to comment
What?
of how we was snacking and snapping on when you was eating. Someone, I'm gonna find it.
I always point the mic away from me when I eat.
They were like, no, they were like, yeah, keep on chomping on those chips. And they was like, the white one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They said that on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. On YouTube. They said it on YouTube.
Hey, that could be any one of us.
No.
We don't know. That could have been for any one of us.
They said it's for the white one. It's you. It's
You know,
you. They
honestly,
going on with
why
you.
do I feel like it's you, Malware?
It's never me. It's never me. You know what I mean? I'm a good guy. You know? One thing my mama taught me, you never lie. Okay? Because if you lie, you end up on an island getting fucked by older men and them calling you a donkey.
Oh.
Damn, Jamaica was rough, huh?
That's very disrespectful. You know a long time ago, that's what they used to do with the slave men. When they ran away from plantations over here, they would bring them to Jamaica. And the white overseers would have sex with
Stop
the Jamaican,
eating! My God!
with the Jamaican.
I don't even care about the crazy shit you're
slave.
saying. Stop eating while you're
You
saying
know what I
it.
mean? With the Jamaican slave.
Start bleeping every time he's
Which
like
is-
going
which is this.
with that taffy.
So we okay. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. It was a pleasure.
Always a blast. Check out the Russian comic book dude.
Check out the
on,
Russian book comic book guy.
What's his name? The Russian.
Yeah, Russian comic book guy.
Russian comic book geek.
Geek. Oh, wow, we got it wrong both times.
Yeah. He is fantastic.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Yeah. Good times.
Check out Paprika, even though that's kind of a weird movie, but like it's good.
Well, if it's a weird movie, but like Inception is known as a great movie, then I thought I don't know how much how much Inception stole from Paprika, but wouldn't that mean Paprika is as good as Inception?
Well, Paprika actually has an ending, so de facto it's better than Inception.
Actually,
They knew how to end the movie. The ending is like the weirdest part, in my opinion, but like whatever. Don't have to get into it right now.
Yeah, 'cause I never heard of Inception. I mean, not Inception, Paprika.
I've never seen Paprika.
It's good. That guy did other stuff. I'd have to like look it up. I don't know if I've seen his other stuff, but it's like a famous guy. Did he do freaking movie? I'm trying to think. Satoshi Kon. And I'm trying to see if I can do this fast. Yeah, what else did he do? Because I swear I've seen other stuff.
I know. Did he do Black Swan?
I don't know anything about Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue was the one I was
Perfect
thinking
Blue,
of.
yeah.
That was the one with like the stalker and stuff, and it was like weird and surreal.
Perfect Blue was that Black Swan.
Oh wait, no, it
I
was.
mean,
Yeah.
I never saw Black Swan.
No,
Kinda,
yeah, that's another thing that like stole from each other.
Right?
Yeah.
Really? That's what
Yeah.
I was saying.
Tokyo Godfather. You ever see Paranoia Agent? It was like on Adult Swim back in the day. That thing was also real
I've
trippy.
seen Paranoia.
All right. Are we already off there?
Oh no, we're not. Okay.
All right,
Check out the
goodbye.
Russian comic book geek.